it's the last day of these interviews before the next round. It's the day before Independence Day, or how most of us are. It's barbecue day. So for the most part, we're gonna do just this last one, very near and dear to my heart. Person who put me on to this game, the love of it all. So this is a little personal for me, but also I think it's pretty dope for him as well. So without further ado, let's get to it.
What's up, man? Check out Off the Bench. Anytime you get a trade. Hey, Off the Bench, it's 89. Check it out.
What up? What's good? What's happening? It's your boy Big Herb, and welcome to another episode of Off the Bench. We are on the road to 1,000 subs, but before we go any further, because we have to go ahead and present this part right here, we're at 510 because of you. And like I always say, we can't grow without you, and so help me grow so I could do more. And guys, I just want to say it's a pleasure doing this whole entire interview process. It's been very fun, very engaging. I love the fact that people are starting to see signs of the contestants, aka the content creators, as well as me meeting new people as well. So it's always great to go ahead and do this. But one person who actually I didn't think that this person was gonna get out of round one. I'm not gonna lie, but he surprised the hell out of me. So without further ado, let's just get straight to it. So this guy right here has taught me every single thing I know about the game. It's a pleasure always having him on. He's funny. He's always have a sense of he has a sense of what the game is. And well, I mean, hey, he's my pops. So how's it going, pops? How's it going? Oh, God, I'll mute you. Go ahead.
Yeah, life is good, but I love when I hear my music. That's for sure. That's always my walk. So, it's great. Hey, look, I never doubted myself. I knew I'd be that. Well, I'm lying. I didn't expect to be here, but you know what? But we're never really humble in victory. So, you know, I knew it all along. You know, they underestimated me. They never thought I could make it. I shook up the world, okay? Shook up the world. It's a pleasure to be here. Needless to say, though, I enjoy it. That's for sure. I think I get more out of it than you do, to a certain extent. It's nice to see my son, you know, doing something that he loves and being good at it. So, also, while I have a drink, so don't mind me, guys. It's Friday. So,
hey, look, man. If it wasn't for the fact that I got going tonight, I definitely have my own. But until then, I have my water. So,
yeah, I gotta go back to work and never. Okay, so. Life, you know, the benefit of being old is retirement.
You know, they always say like
being retired is being old. So
you know they always say respect your parents, but this is our type of relationship, man. Shut the fuck up, okay?
My mom would tell me that I ain't never worked with her, so you know, you got no shot. You got no shot. And we're not even gonna talk about the text you sent me and Morgan today. Okay. So, Mo, if you're listening, I'm getting them back. Okay, so that was messed up too. You know, take advantage of my phobia, but that's okay. I'm raised to be an asshole, and that's what you are. Okay?
Exactly. So, but before we go any further, let's look into some of the comments. Small Talk ENT says, "Yo, what's good? What's good?" It also says, "My Hellraiser arrived on Sunday." Ready to prove the haters and doubters wrong. HTTC for life. DC Native says, "What up, Herb? What's good, family?"
Hey, he got to be more
And
specific when he say that. There's a couple
yeah,
Herbs here.
because it's junior and
I'm the
senior.
original Herb, okay?
but he also says, there's this big bud. He says, "What's up, pops?"
What up? Thanks, big bud.
What's his name? Sean says, "Take that sip, OG." And
there you go, Sean, right here, buddy.
And Full Command also says, "Shout out to Grant, low key hoping Pop wins the whole thing. I was cracking up when he was battling Ed." So yeah,
hey, look, I'm the people's favorite now. You know, that's what it is. I'm getting a following now. You know, y'all gonna have to invite me on now a lot. See, you know, that's what. But I love this, Herbie. I really do. Y'all gotta excuse me if I call him Herbie because that's what I know.
Yeah,
yeah. Well, that's what my mama called me, so it is what it is. So.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But no, I high key, not even low key. I love this. I mean, it's fun. I enjoy doing it. I mean, I'm talking about the things I love the most, which is sports. As you can see, I don't have my Commander stuff on, but I'm all things DC. So you know, for Colonizers Day, I wore the red, white, and blue. So I got the Washington Nets and the red, and white, and the blue and white hat. So you know. Happy Colonizers Day to all y'all out there. So, by the way, if you're at the what's the name at the park, you know, sweating your tickets off, you deserve it. Okay,
so, I'm not going out there. It's it's the fact that like because my cousin Tanya, my cousin, she had her at her mom's house tomorrow. They have the pool party, so me and Miles will definitely be out there. So I mean, I'm gonna be in the house if I'm not in the pool because it's blazing out there. It's supposed to be like 103, and I'm not doing it. I love the AC.
What I told Rue today was, you know, I hope a lot of MAGA people show up there because they'll get an actual insight on what hell's going to be like. Okay, because it's going to be like 118 or something. Like it's just going to be crazy. I hope a couple of them pass out and all that other stuff. But I think they're only going to be 6 or 7 people out there anyway. So,
I mean, really, well, here's the thing, because it's going to be hot as hell tomorrow, and just. Get some stay hydrated.
I'm hydrating right now. I mean, hydration is my specialty.
Shout out to Grant. He says, my girl is trying to go to the fireworks show in the city. I might have to change the locks and keep us in the hot. You know what, Grant? I'm gonna tell you this. For somebody who's taking the Metro Rail all the time, don't. I'm telling you. It's a pain in the ass. It's literally, especially on this between the 4th of July and New Year's Eve, is the worst days of the year. I'm telling you, unless you want to be stuck in like sardines on that train, and it's gonna be hot tomorrow because people draw heat. Dude, just watch it on TV. It's not.
If I can interject, I don't think it's gonna be that crowded tomorrow. I really don't.
Oh, no, I'm just talking about just the Metro Rail. I'm not talking about down the mall.
I don't think anything's going to be crowded tomorrow. Because first of all, ain't nobody going down to that mall with the algae-ridden reflecting pool and the stage that fell down the other day, okay? No one's going down there, okay? You know, and it's going to be 103 or something like that, something crazy, okay? You know, this is DC. Nobody here voted for that dude. Okay, so they're importing MAGAs here. Okay, they're coming from other places. They're not from here. The DMV ain't vote for that fool. Come on now. Whatever, man. You saw the fair, whatever that was.
Yeah, exactly. You know? But wanted to get to some of these questions real quick. Why did you decide to do the Commanders Clash Classic?
Oh, you or me?
You.
Oh, why did I? Because you asked me to. Okay, so you're my child. But that's number one. But number two is that I love talking sports. I can talk sports, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There's no time that I'm not interested in it. And of course, my first love was football more than anything. So and it's taken me only about 4 or 5 years to get used to the name Commanders, because every now and then Redskins still stick out or comes out of my mouth. But I started watching this game back in '72, the first Super Bowl, and And I ain't know nothing about football. The only thing I remember was Gary Premier missing that kick, and I think it was Bass that ran it back, and this, that, and then the next year we moved to Maryland, and sports became what I was identified with because it was what I could watch and understand and root for, and this. So talking to other Commanders fans about stuff like this is great. I mean, because even if we don't agree, as long as your argument is made up in something that makes sense, I can respect the answer. I may not agree with it, but I respect the answer and whatnot. And I love the fact that you have people in this area that are becoming vested into this team again. So see, someone's there as old as I am. I see you.
There's blood.
Some OGs in the house. There you go. So I mean, it's your love of the game, it's your love of the team, it's your love of the city, and the love of my son. So I'm gonna come on anytime you ask me because I love this. Is fun to me. It's fun. I love it. So I always call them afterwards, folks. I always call them afterwards and tell them how good of a time I had. So it's great.
Yeah. Grant from Full Command has a question for you, but I don't think he's rooting for Asia because that's the person that he's taking on. So I mean,
let me tell you something. I'm bring it on. I don't even care. Bring them all on, okay? I ain't rooting for nobody. I'm rooting for Pops. That's what I'm rooting for. Okay? That's what I'm rooting for. Bring them all on. I ain't scared. Bring them on.
This is definitely it. This is he was asking about his what'd you think about her as your opponent? What did you think?
Well, I think she's cuter than my first one. Okay, that's one thing. But I think I all due respect, and I respect everybody's what they say because you guys y'all take this content in. You guys really know what you're talking about. You don't just jump on here haphazardly. So I respect them all. I heard everybody's answers. I was almost intimidated by what's name Ed last week. Last time. I mean. Because I thought his answers were as thought out and well managed and well informed as can be. And this is one of the few times I did my homework. I had my notes on the side or whatever. So normally when I come on with you, I just talk off the cuff. But it was important to me to sound like I know what I'm talking about because I don't want to look like a fool, when everybody else knows what they're talking about. So, and I do normally know what I'm talking about here, but I studied for this, so, but I'm taking all comers, bro. I'm taking all comers. Okay. You want some of this? You come on too. Get this man a mic. Give him a mic.
But the next question I have to ask you, out of all the unis that we've had over the years, what's your favorite Commander jersey?
The one that had my last name on. That's my favorite one. I still got it, although it's too big now. I'm happy to say, but no. The uniform. I'm not a uniform guy. I was a numbers guy. It was the person that wore that uniform that was most important to me. So probably that Doug Williams that you sport so well now. Okay, that one that was probably my favorite one because that was that Super Bowl was just the best one out as a Washingtonian. It was the best game of sports, period. I mean, Wizards, Nats, Caps, anybody. That right there, that football game was perfection. And to see that brother do what he did, to see Doug just show up and show out, man. And that offensive line, the way they perform, because I believe football starts on the lines.
Oh yeah,
those holes were so wide open. I could have ran through those. Okay.
And it's funny that you mentioned Timmy Smith because I had a conversation with one of my boys, Jay. If you're watching, we actually I brought up dude, it's still a record to this day. You could have got my fat ass in there. I could have got 45 to 50 yards on that game. And I mean, Timmy Smith still to this day has the record for 204 yards rushing in the Super Bowl. Nobody has ever eclipsed that. So I mean,
he had not started a game that year.
That whole entire, yeah. And I mean, and shout out to Grant. He says, I love that deep burgundy one that almost looked purple.
The 75th
with the spear on the side. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, most definitely. But the reason why the reason why I brought up that is because I got a package in the mail today. So I got the Hellraiser.
Okay, awesome. Yes.
So I'm definitely
that's advertising, brother. That's good business.
Hey, look here, man. That's the only way to go. So I mean, but most definitely, for those of y'all, because we're going to training camp. I'm not wearing that to training camp because it's gonna be hot as hell that day. So yeah, I'm gonna save that for the Commanders. What's the name? The Commander Kings event. So I'm definitely gonna rock it then. But and when we go to Arizona, so hopefully by that time the stadium be closed in and we be good to go. So yeah, that's definitely what I'm looking forward to. But I gotta say, it's either between the 75th anniversary and these dark ones, the Hellraisers. I think it's sleek. I think it's always you always look good in black. So I mean, why not? But I do love the like I'm with Grant. I love the burgundy spear, the 75th anniversary one. That's always it's his thing. I never want to like say it like this. So, but I'm just gonna say it. It's always like prior to us changing the name and everything. I just felt like the uniform was just it's bland. It's nothing really pops. And then we got those Commander jerseys, and it was just like, I miss the old ones. So bring back the white and the burgundy. So,
let me say this: I love the Block W. I really do. I mean, I love the Block W.
Okay? Oh, I'm not talking about it. I'm talking about the actual uniform.
Yeah, the uniform. But when they brought that in, that was everybody's got if you listen to the wrong shows, they'll talk about I'm not gonna watch this until they change the name and this, that, and other. I'm going like, well, they're not gonna miss you, bro. Somebody else said, the NFL ain't losing to nobody. Okay, they're not losing to nobody. So I'm with you in that. Those 75th anniversary jerseys, those were the best ones. Followed by the Super Bowl era when they had the loose fitting sleeves on. Yeah, when
the all whites.
They're all white. No, I ain't like I like the whites when they were wearing the
burgundy. I'm the burgundy pants, but the white, the ones that they brought back this year.
They had the stripes on the side, so those were always good. But those dark burgundy ones, that changed the game. I ain't gonna lie. So that they really did, and I like them. But but like I said, my all-time favorite jersey is that Doug Williams one. That's for sure. So
yeah. Shout out to Grant says on here. Yes, sir, Herb. I'm with you there. I definitely am. Also, shout out to the homie Steve Crash. It says, checking in, brother. What's up, Pops?
What's up? What's up, Crash?
But let's looking at some of the next question I got for you. This kind of, I guess we could say kind of serious one. Which position group worries you the most with this 26 team?
I don't want to say a tie because a tie is a cop out, but I'm concerned about the wide receivers and the defensive backs. And it's funny how once again the farther away you get from the line, the more concerned I've become. The wide receivers, don't get me wrong, we all love Terry. Terry's that dude, he can marry my daughter if he wants to. So Terry, if you're out there and you don't like that chick no more,
hey, what's up, bro?
I want to introduce you to my daughter, man. She's beautiful, man. But no, I love Terry. I love those guys. I mean, but we got Terry and a bunch of guys that you wonder if they would get the same kind of run on every other team. So the wide receivers concern me the most. I am not a big proponent of the Brandon Ayuk thing because I need him to stop making them dumbass videos. Okay, I need that to stop. Okay,
hold on a second. We're 18 minutes in and we haven't talked about BA one bit. I think we're running so far. So
we talking about the guy from the A team or this because you look like BA. We should put him to sleep and then let him wake up during the game. Okay, so
Grant said, "Chill, Pops. He just got married."
yeah, okay, but like my little baby would be a nice little side piece, So I'm just saying.
I mean, but here's the thing. I mean, we are joking, but here's the one thing that we are serious about. Us as Michigan fans, I don't know how that conversation is going to be.
You know what? But you know what I'm gonna say? If I were to meet him right now, I would say the same thing I say to all people from Ohio State, and that would be, couldn't get into Michigan, huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh no, hold on a second. I'll tell you this, and I think you will be proud of me. Last year when I went to training camp, I bumped into Sean Springs, and before I said, "Hey, what's going on?" I said, "Hey, what's going on, Sean? Just want to say to you, go blue." And exactly. he said, and true to his form, he said OHIO. So I mean,
it's nice to know they can spell too. You know what? But here's what I feel about Ohio State. What do you do when an Ohio State fan knocks at your door?
You order you pay for your pieces.
So you know, I mean, they have to remind themselves how to spell Ohio. Okay.
Small talk says don't do Terry.
Like, I love Terry. I got his jersey, by the way, and I would never wear a guy from Ohio State's jersey. But I got two. I got both the white and the black.
The burgundy.
Yeah, okay. So the burgundy.
Oh, you got the black one? Okay.
No, I think I got the burgundy one and the white. But no, I love Terry. And Terry's that dude. And they should have paid him off the break. And sometimes you got to overpay people, you know, to set a culture for yourself and let people know you're willing to pay people when they produce. That brother did it on the field, so I love him. You know. But that's the main thing, you know.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, Dad wants to be rich, man. I'm just saying. You know, I want free tickets or whatever. So.
I don't even know how to respond to that. But Grant has something that he wants you to respond to. Gonna have to get that Styles jersey too. Oh yeah,
no. What school he go to?
Ohio State.
Yeah, can't wear it. If he become an All-Pro, I'll put it on. You know, if he shows out, I'll get it. But he got to show out first because you know I ain't putting the OSU person on my back until that brother show what he can do. So,
I mean, by
the way, I wanted Jeremiah Love, and he's from Notre Dame, who I hate second most in the world. Okay, but no, you're right. You're right. Styles, I like him. I think he's, you know, if I'm not mistaken, he was a converted safety or whatever. He played safety.
He came in as a 5-star safety, free safety, I think, and then switched over to. He's only been playing the position for 2 years. So I mean, for him to go ahead and be this good that fast, I mean, you got to give credit to when it's due. But in the meantime, we're going to give credit to one particular person, W.
So let me fill you in on W. W is a powdered energy drink that replaces other inferior caffeine beverages. It contains 0 maltodextrin, 0 fillers, 0 artificial colors or dyes, and is no proprietary blends. The star of the show is our caffeine fruit extract, which helps you focus with no jitters or no crashes. Can't even front, man. This is a pretty tasty beverage. I recommend that you go online to w.com to go ahead and get your own shaker bottle, your own Japanese energy blend that they have on here. This one, Japanese yuzu, like I said before. You can go on and get different type of flavors that they have on there and go ahead and order yours. And here's the thing, when you go on there, go ahead and type in the promo code ODBHTTC for 10% off on all your products.
I got a question about W.
Go ahead.
Does it taste good with Tito's?
You know what? I can't do this, right?
It looks like it mixed good with Tito's.
You know what? Hey, I do whatever it is. You're retired. You don't have to just please just don't go behind the wheel while you do that. Drink with alcohol.
We're not suggesting it, folks. I'm just curious. You know, a little Tito's and W. You know, you get that energy and that happy feeling and whatever. So you know, I'm thinking, hey, you know, hey guys, when you see me next time, root for me, vote for me, right? Whoever it is, tell Lisa I ain't scared. Bring it on.
10% off.
Y'all ask for this, okay? That's why I'm letting y'all ask for this, okay? Bringing the old man to try to take advantage of them. That's what they try to do.
10% off by putting in the promo code ODBHTTC on W. Small Talk says Pops like no Ohio State players jerseys.
That's right, brother.
That's right. No.
Go blue or go home. Go blue or go home. So, by the way, that's when I'll be on my birthday weekend. I will be up at the University of Michigan. Bro.
Yeah.
I want everybody to know I'll be in Michigan versus Oklahoma.
Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. Next question I have for you is, if you one Commander player you'd add to the current roster from any era, what would it be?
Okay, taking this year's roster, or I'm going to say these last year's vodka. No, I said vodka roster.
Vodka.
Okay. Roster. Okay.
Any player from any era during for the Commanders, what would you put? Who would you take and put that on this team?
That's a good. Oh no, it's not hard. Joe Jacoby.
Grant, I know you. Hold on a second, Grant. I know you fucking lying.
What did he say?
I know you fucking lying.
Oh yeah, okay, he's a speed bump. That's all he is. Okay.
Yeah, Grant is definitely trolling.
Oh yeah. You know, with all due honesty, when they first signed that dude and they gave him all that money, I was going like, "Oh my God, you did not give for that kind of money." Okay, because that money back then was ridiculous for you at the time. Okay, but yeah, that was messed up, Grant. That was messed up, bro. So, bro, we know where you at, Grant. We know where you at, bro. Man, don't be scared, okay? But that was funny, Grant. That was funny, okay?
Shit.
I would take, you know, that. See, y'all want me to be serious, and you know, and of course, I haven't been serious since we've done this. Okay, so, it'd be one or two. If I could name one from both sides of the ball, it'd be Joe Jacoby on the offensive side, and Darrell Green on the defensive side. You know, because
so you would take even with Connolly on the scene?
What on the line?
On the line.
We talk about old ones and put them on the new one. You wanted to?
No, I'm saying just put on this roster. Pick somebody from any era that you wanted.
And
so you take
I would take Joe Jacoby, okay, from the past and put him on this roster because a left tackle is a left tackle, okay? And I don't care whether he ain't got in the Hall of Fame or not. Joe Jacoby's a Hall of Fame tackle, okay? And it goes with my thing about, hey, you build football teams from the line going backwards, okay? So Joe Jacoby is where I would go, either him or Russ Grimm, you know, but I would have an offensive lineman. Because
I would definitely get Russ. I like Russ Grimm. I'm just looking at it because we still got Tunsil, so I'm like,
I know, and you know what? I hadn't thought of it that way. Then go with Russ Grimm. Then go with Russ Grimm because if you keep Tunsil and put Russ Grimm next to him, ain't nothing but big holes to go through. And on the defensive side, I would take, like I said, I take Darrell Green. You know, Darrell Green. You know, that's one side of the field you ain't got to worry about for the most part. You know, so I like that part of what I'm saying.
I think I would probably go with Sean T. I mean, and the reason.
Can I change my vote? Okay.
No, because I'm looking at it because I mean the way that this Deronte Jones set up his defense, the safeties are the more prime position than the corners. Because I mean, you had anybody over in Minnesota, and they actually had one of the top two passing defense last year. So I mean, yes, I mean obviously you have the the front four. The front four is definitely something to be looked at because I mean you have a great pass rush. Everybody else just looks good, but it was I'm looking at it from the standpoint of this. Try to throw over the top because Sean and I dare anybody to go ahead and look at Sean Taylor's tape when he played against Green Bay the year. I want to say it was the year.
That was the last game he played. That was the last game.
We played the Eagles that last game, but that he should have had 5 interceptions that game.
I thought the last one he played because he didn't play.
The last one he played because he got hurt before he supposed to. It was against the Eagles at home. And
he was going to roll with those guys, and he went home.
Yeah, and he went home, and unfortunate events happened. but he definitely he should have had 5 interceptions that game. And the only reason because he I mean, he showed the range. Like one of the passes that Brett Favre threw, he had 6, and Sean was like, "Yeah, nah, it's not gonna happen today." So and caught it and tiptoed out.
The thing that surprised me the most about Sean Taylor was this: I was at a game one time, and I saw him standing right next to LeVar Arrington, and you couldn't tell which one was the safety and which one was the linebacker.
Exactly, exactly.
I was like, man.
It was just. It's like, yeah, and I mean, and I remember just how, I mean, because he was like 6'2", 230, and no, I'm sorry, he dropped 15 pounds before I think he was like 215 at that point, and he was, and the way he was just moving throughout the field, and I mean, he had the potential to be like one of the greatest to ever play. And his name, I would love to see Darrell Green on this thing, but I'm saying as far as like, because the team doesn't need the corners to be that great. That's why I was like, okay, I'm gonna go with Sean Taylor as a safety. But looking at the comments real quick, Full Command says I'd pick Art Monk or Darrell Green. Wild that Sean Taylor didn't get mentioned. Yeah, that's why I was easy. Like, and he followed up with, yeah, there we go, Herb. But Small Talk ENT says Sean T in this defense, you may as well give up before the play starts. So, but yes,
here's the problem, though. Here's the one problem with Sean Taylor. In today's game, he probably get a few penalties. Okay.
Yeah. You know, I mean, he just call an ambulance. Go ahead and play. Fox, go ahead and play that. What's the name?
Oh, trust me, it'd be a lot of receivers out there with those alligator arms, like, you know.
Yeah.
So, running like that. So yeah, Sean was that dude, man. He was that dude.
But the next question I got for you is best rivalry: Cowboys, Eagles, or Giants?
You know this one. Come on. We hate them more. I will try to clean this up when I talk about the Cowboys. Okay.
Don't. Just make sure that we don't get canceled. Don't get us canceled. Don't get us canceled.
Well, which one you want? I mean, you want it or you want it? Okay. So, I'd rather have a sister in a house of ill repute than a brother that's a Cowboy fan. Okay. So I don't like the Eagles or the Giants. I can't stand the Cowboys. And most people from my era, most people from my time will never like the Cowboys. There you go. There you go. Thank you. That's small talk. That's big talk right there. Okay. Because we spell Dallas with 2 L's and 2 S's. Okay. And by the way, I was there for the Monday Night Miracle when 89 did his thing. Okay. I was there for that one. Okay. So that was probably the most favorite game I ever went to. 57 minutes of catching hell from everybody, but you shut everybody up in the last 3 minutes. And they walked out that stadium like zombies. They wouldn't even talk. They were quiet. They didn't even understand what happened to them. Okay, it was great. Okay, and it was on homecoming night because you put Emmett and Irvin and what's name and Troy Aikman and the Ring of Honor. Okay, you invited the wrong people to homecoming, but bruh. Okay, you should have. I went through there and told them they should have invited the Eagles. Okay, you shouldn't have brought us here. Because and the rivalries are rivalries because when I was coming up, both teams were good, okay, and the other team every now and then broke your heart, okay. I mean, destroyed you. You know, I never get mad when I don't like it when we lose, but it doesn't destroy my day or the next day, you know. But back in them days when you lost to the Cowboys, you ain't go to work the next day. You know, because you didn't want to talk. It was going to be some problems, okay? It was going to be some concerns, and some repercussions, and some consequences, okay? So the Cowboys are first, second, and third, okay? The Eagles just became relevant, so you know, I mean, they just became relevant, you know. So, but and the Giants were in second place because during the Lawrence Taylor years, the 2 best teams in the league one year was the Redskins and the Giants. And the Giants beat us in the NFC Championship 17.
On a second. We gotta go ahead and address the what's the name? Not the pit. I mean that was funny. But we have to address the I guess the one thing that put the Giants over, and it was the dope dealer. So, because I mean, Lawrence was definitely right before the game.
Love Lawrence, man. I mean, I hated playing against him, man, but that dude was just look. Even if Lawrence wasn't doing his thing, he was going to do his thing. Okay, I mean, Lawrence was crazy. Okay, and you love that about him. And by the way, you're old enough to have watched the crash course or whatever that video they did put out back in the 80s or whatever. Oh my God! If you can find this video, you have to, because he sat up there after he sacked somebody, and he looked at the tackle and said, "Man, y'all got to do better than this." Okay.
Oh yeah.
Y'all ain't. Lawrence Taylor is the best player I've ever seen. Period. There's
and the reason why Joe Jacoby is not Hall of Fame
in the Hall of Fame.
That's the only, but he does it to everybody, so I don't get it. At this point. I said this on I had I went deep diving through Commander stuff, and they was talking about Sean Taylor, like, does he belong in the Hall of Fame? And I was like, nah. As much as I love Sean Taylor, I can't put him in the Hall. I can't put him in the Hall because he's only played for 4 years. But the one thing I do say, and plus on top of that, we can't not put him. If we're not going to put him in, we have to put the other guys that deserve to be in, the Brian Mitchells, who should have been in. He's second all time in yardage, period, behind Jerry Rice. And I mean,
the criminal part of that is they put that Chicago Bear boy in there, which the returner,
Devin Hester. They put Devin Hester in.
And his thing, you don't put Brian Mitchell in there.
And that's the thing. I think that Devin Hester deserves to be in. I'm just saying, as far as like, hey, Brian Mitchell's been here all this time, and I mean, he's still number 2 all time with yardage. Period. It's Jerry Rice, Brian Mitchell, and everybody else. So, and at this point, put him in legacy or put him in now, or however way you put him in, you have to put him in there. But just looking at the comments real quick, DC Big Buzz says on there, what's it? I'm trying my screen.
I got the DCN. That's what I'm trying to say, man.
And
also Friday Night Fitness, bro.
Okay. What's the name? Small Talk says the Philadelphia Tweety Birds, and also says Herb. That's who I picked with Lake Joe Jacoby. Most definitely, and Joe Jacoby is definitely a great that should have been put in years ago. I mean it. And I mean, his thing, I will forever say, and credit to all the other teams who's had great linemen throughout the year. But dude, we're the Hogs. You telling me that we only got one? Russ Grimm is the only person that deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. I mean, and this is not a bias thing. This is like for real. Like those the Great Wall that they wanted to say that was in Dallas, and Larry Allen deserves to be in there. I'm pretty sure one of the other guys deserves to be in there. But Joe Jacoby is not in the Hall of Fame.
Here's what you got to say. That offensive line, and this is what they always say about Joe Gibbs, got 3 quarterbacks through 3 Super Bowls. They went to 4 Super Bowls, okay? They got 3 Super Bowl wins by 3 different quarterbacks. 3 different, but the one thing that you always knew with that running game was there. And Highway 60 or 77 or 67 was always there. He ran between Grimm and Jacoby. That hole was always there. That counter gap, that's what started that. Okay, those guys started that. And by the way, Joe Jacoby came into camp as a defensive lineman. He was converted. So
that's even more of a reason. Like, I mean, and I didn't even know that. But one thing I definitely let's just take out the greatness at its peak. The Hogs only gave up 9 sacks total in 1991. 9.
By the way, that's the greatest team to ever play football. That 91 team, and I will argue that and people want to bring up the 85 Bears, miss me with that. Okay. The 85 Bears played 1 Hall of Fame quarterback and got sliced and diced on Monday night by Dan Marino. Okay. So let's subtract them. Okay. That team lost 1 game that matters. That was a Thanksgiving game to the Cowboys. They lost the last game of the season to the Philadelphia Eagles when they pulled their starters at the half. And then when they went into the playoffs, they just boat raced everybody. including the Buffalo Bills. If you're watching, Steve, yes, I remember that.
Before we go any further,
you set me up.
Yeah, I did because I know I know where we're going. So I mean, favorite game that you ever watched as a Commander fan.
1992 Super Bowl Buffalo Bills in Minnesota. Okay, oh my God, are you kidding me? The greatest team that ever played this game. Period. Offensive line that could be stopped. Defense was there. Special teams. You had Ernest Bonner and Gerald Riggs as running back. Mark Rippon. That offensive line was so good it made Mark Rippon an MVP. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Man,
before you go any further, we got to go ahead and do this real quick, okay?
You got it. He gonna get you for this.
Tell us exactly how that whole entire night went, because this is Steve. If you're watching, and not my boy Steve, but Steve Mathis, if you're watching, shout out to you, my brother. But so please elaborate what happened that night. No, because his thing, Steve is an asshole just like us, so he would appreciate. He's probably gonna look at us sideways, but he's going to try to shoot back at us later on. But no, tell us exactly what happened that day. And please, point out who Steve is.
Well, Steve's the one with the Buffalo Bills, off to the left with his head down, looking like he just lost, like his puppy just died. Okay? So, yes. And by the way, that's at his house where we ate his food, we drank his liquor, and we both raced his team. It was the single most favorite memory I will ever have of watching. I will die with this being number one. Okay, I will die with this being number one. It was great. Okay, it was your biggest rival, as far as friendship goes, and they playing each other's team for all the marbles. Somebody walks out a winner, and the other one is against the wall with his head down. Okay, so by the way, you know what? I'm not that big. Boy, look how big, how fat my face was back then. Oh my God!
Wow.
But we both raced them. It was great because, and by the way, that was the third of 3 or 4 in a row. I can't remember. I think it was the fourth one. Yeah,
it was the fourth or 4. It was the second of 4. It was the second of.
That's right. Because last year they lost to the Cowboys. Okay, yeah. But that was. Oh God, it was great. It was great. It was just, and every time he starts talking stuff, I pull this picture out. Okay, so Steve is in the 60s now. Okay, like all of us or whatever. So, but I kept that picture for over the years. Okay, so it stays in my phone, so I can pull it out every now and then. And yes, folks, I'm petty. Okay, but
we all are. I mean, we can really get canceled for some of the stuff that we have in the group chat, but that's the last time we're going to talk about. But it's definitely
PAF, folks.
Just like,
PAF. You know what that means, right? PAF.
Petty as fuck.
I'm ready for y'all. Who next?
And the last question of this whole entire interview, we gotta ask: why should the Commander fans vote for you to the advance in the Commander Clash Classic?
Well, there's a lot of reasons. First of all, my dashing good looks is one, but I'm thinking the guys won't even get into that and whatever. So my wisdom of the years, my knowledge of the game, my sense of humor, and I'm old, so respect your elders. Okay, how about that? So, brother, break. Okay, So, I mean, y'all want me back. You want me back. Y'all want the smoke. I know because you want to measure yourself against the best. Okay, and so I get that. So yeah. So vote for me. I don't. You know what? Vote for me, and I will get rid of MAGA. How about that? Okay. So vote for me instead of Trump. How about that? Okay. So I don't know. Just vote for me. Just get an old guy break. How about that? I mean, I'm gonna be honest here. You guys really know what you're talking about. I respect, once again, I'll get back to the respect part. I respect the heck out of you guys. You guys know what you're talking about. No one's coming up. I'm coming up here clowning and joking, but I know I got to know what I'm talking about if I, because I sound like an idiot against some of you guys if I don't know what I'm talking about. And so I'm rooting for everybody. I'm rooting for a good time. I'm rooting, to come back. I'll still watch it. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm not going to watch it if I'm not on it. I don't care about it. So I'm going to be petty. I ain't going to watch it.
I'm your son. I'm your son.
Yeah. Okay, fix it. Okay. I'm rooting for everybody. I want everyone to be entertained. That's what I want. I mean, because if you're entertained, then you come back and watch it again. You know, whether you're watching it for the content, whether you're watching it for the hijinks, whether you're watching it for the history, you know, and learning. I think that's the one thing I do bring is I can bring history. You know, I'm fairly certain I'm probably the oldest one that'll be on this, you know, panel or whatever. So yeah. So I bring some memories that you guys you can see on those grainy little films that you watch on tonight or whatever. I watch them live, so you know. So I bring a case of history, you know, and I bring a passion and whatever, because you know, to sit up here and come against all you young guys and argue the way I do or to try to represent the way I am, it's fun. It's fun, and I really appreciate it. And as you can tell, I have a good time with this, you know. So, and if you don't, I'm going to come knock on all your doors and throw eggs at you or something like that, you know.
Wow. Okay.
So,
But
I'm going to tell people you voted for Trump. How about that? Yeah, that's what I'm going to tell people you voted for Trump. Vote for me, or I'll tell lies about you. Okay, so.
But Dad, it's been a pleasure having you on always, and we are going to start up this what's the name? The second round starts next week, and because we're trying to stretch this out as long as possible, and then the following week we're going to be bringing on the other side of the bracket, the guys on that side, to go ahead and interview them, and then get ready to start their side. So, because we got 4 more weeks left until training camp, and we got to go ahead and make sure that everybody enjoys this whole entire sequence as it goes along. So, yes, but before we go any further, guys, we are currently in the midst of a jersey giveaway. Because if you go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like us on IG and Twitter, because I refuse to call it X, you'll be in the drawing for a free jersey. Sorry, Dad, I can't put you in there. It's randomized, and
I got a New jersey already. I got a couple of them.
Yeah.
Let y'all go.
But no, but all jokes aside, definitely once you sign up, you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. You go ahead and follow us on YouTube, Twitter, IG, and you will be in the drawing once we hit 1,000 subscribers. We'll go ahead and put you in as a drawing to go ahead and get you your jersey. So yes, I am definitely going to can't wait to go ahead, because I mean, hell, you want to be like this. I mean, you want to have your own jersey. I mean, it's a customized one that you can get, or you can get a Daniels, you can get what's the name, Styles jersey, whatever it is. Just know that you're not going to get any other team's jersey, because this is the Commanders base podcast over here. So yes, it's definitely gonna go down that way. Shout out to the homie Grant, who says right now, Herb, congrats on 500 subs and keep doing your thing, my guy. I salute to you, my brother. Thank you very much. Also, if you're not subscribed to Full Command, what the hell are you doing? He's already on the way to 8,000 subs, so please go and follow my guy as well. But yes, most definitely, I appreciate you pops coming on in here. Thanks for coming in, bringing laughter and jokes towards this interview. And guys, as always, hit that like, hit the comment section, hit the subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you can be abreast of what's next. And as always, left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. Peace.